Hey guys, it's Anthony with Super Service. We have finally got everything good. Third base going. Got Troy's Excursion from Virginia. Got a little update going here on it. Got a short block, front rear covers on. Oil pan done, everything anaerobic, whatever, blah blah blah, everything. It's 10 over. Yep, covers on, everything's, I mean, it's good. Lifters we are updating. So new branch tube. We're gonna go ahead and put a salvage high pressure pump in it. We're not doing a new one, so yeah. Here's his numbers. Cam gear backlash stayed the same, so did the cam in play. Crank in play tightened up a little bit, which makes sense because we got new bearings. The protrusion, you can kind of, I guess if you want, you can take a screenshot of that and see what we decked off the block. But all of them are under, I mean 35 is the max spec, so we're good. That is all good. The rod side play kind of moved around a little bit, but all still within spec, 23 being the highest. 24 is the max. So yeah, we went ahead and got the redhead gearbox on, got the Bilsteins all on, got new move. We didn't do steering linkage, but if we do a gearbox, I do put a pitman arm on it. There's just no use. I mean, if you're gonna do it, ain't no use in reusing it. Throw a new pitman arm on with it, you know, call it done. I took apart the HFCM and cleaned it out, put it back together. Heads got done. We did deck the heads. We got a couple of new valves, just a couple. We didn't need all of them. We put seats. Pretty much, I put seats on all of it. So, and we did bronze liners. But look at this. We also did this. Hang on, let me move it. This isn't finished clean. This isn't ready for, but look at that. We also surfaced the exhaust manifold side. That's not, yeah, that's all just crap on it that'll wipe off. But we surfaced the exhaust manifold side of the heads. I've been wanting to have that done for a long time and nobody would ever do it. Well, now I got my own surfacer, so I can pretty much do whatever the heck I want. I also spent the time, made a jig, and surfaced the manifolds too. But now you would think, yeah, you surface the head, you surface the exhaust manifolds, you don't need gaskets then. No, bullshit. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna surface both of them and put gaskets on it. It ought to be pretty freaking sealed then. Yeah, we're questioning the engine harness, and because we are updating this. This is a 05 Excursion, but basically when you have 05 with a 04 pump, you have an 04 engine. So, you know, the EBP tube is on the thermostat housing, not over below the degas bottle. We've got plugs for the throttle plate for the 0304 style intake elbow. We've got a different intake elbow that we're wanting. Man, I want to use it. I want to use it. We did do paint to match, paint the color of the truck. I bet it's going to look good. I mean, you can't really see in the light here, but yeah. But you know, we're kind of debating right now on the engine harness. I had a couple of spots. I can't turn the light back on this. I'm going on a different camera here, and I can't turn the light on once I start recording. I mean, it's not real bad. Let's see if I can focus on it. You can see where it kind of has been burnt together. Shit, it ain't focusing. Just a little burnt together. We don't have. That's the cam sensor right there. EBP looks okay. Oil pressure switch. Oh, this piece of crap. It's just got a little bit of copper showing right at the plug. Right there. Let's see if I can spin it so you see it. Right there, you can see it there. Just a little bit showing. I mean, I don't know. You know, main engine harness, you know, but this one, Fickum harness looks great. We would not need a Fickum harness. It's, well, let's make sure nothing's broke on it. Make sure the tabs are all there. Yeah, see, the tabs are all there. You know, because this tab right here is closed off. It's not open. When they're broke, this little piece right here that I'm moving right there, that will be, the tip will be broken off. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, on my excursion, I'm putting an engine harness on it because I want to clean it all up and do away with the freaking plugs. When I say the plugs, let me get to them here. Let me get my bearings to where I'm at. These plugs right here. This one, this plug, and this plug basically are going to be doing nothing. They're going to be, I mean, we can put it up, I guess, put it out of the way, and then the EBP tube right here that's coming off of the cam sensor, it's going to come out all by itself. It'll come out and it'll feed over from about right here, and it'll feed over and go to the EBP sensor. The 07 engine harness is much cleaner. Granted, I mean, I've done a lot of them, and we do generally, if the wallet allows it, I absolutely love to just put an engine harness on it. That way it's updated and it's you know, it's the latest. I don't know, it's 07 basically. Move everything back. It's more user friendly. Everything is just, it's just, I like it. But you know, there's, I mean, it's easy for me to suggest things when it ain't my money. I guess, you know, I got to remember that because sometimes I forget, and I don't want to be like that, damn it. But I can tell you for sure on my 05 excursion with an 04 pump, I will be putting a main engine harness on it. No matter what it looks like, I don't care, to update it. But we don't have to on this one. We can make do with what we've got. I just really do not want to put that 04 throttle plate back on the intake elbow. I want to put the 05 and up back on it. We will have with tuning, we're going to have to do something with tuning. I'd like to go live wire, just because we need to tune the EGR. I've had a couple of these excursions and it's up and down. Some of them do, some of them don't set the light because you don't have the intake elbow plugged in, because you don't have these two worthless freaking plugs right here, this one and this one. So I mean, let me turn my charger on, hang on. But if I don't know, I mean, we can go back with the other one, but it's all big and there's all kinds of crap on it, and it sucks. But you know, the tuning, I would like to do live wire because it's a one-piece thing. You can just buy that and tune it, and you're done. You have a monitor and you have the tune. A lot of people I call the Cadillac setup would be get a CTS, which now it's CTS2, and an X4, an SCT X4 for the tuning, and run the CTS for the monitoring. You know, and then the CTS is a lot easier to do EGT and fuel pressure, and to add all that stuff to it, it's a hell of a lot easier because the edge is set up. But by the time you buy the whole setup, you're going to spend some freaking money. I mean, I think they run about $1,200 freaking dollars, maybe $1,300 for the CTS2, the EGT, the fuel pressure, the driven diesel hose for the fuel pressure, and the X4 box for the tuning. You know, that's pretty pricey. I mean, if we want, we can just go with the live wire. You know, live wire $600, just go with that. Then we've got the tuning that we need, and we have the monitoring. We can do, there is a probe, EGT probe for the live wire. I've got them here. I generally try to discourage people from it because it's made from a different company. SCT does not make the EGT probe. So, you know, it's like, I mean, I haven't had an issue with them, but I always tell people, hey, you could wind up, if there is an issue with the EGT probe, we could get ourselves in a situation where SCT is blaming the EGT, EGT is blaming SCT, you know, and they're both blaming each other. So, you know, they could wind up playing a freaking blame game, and in the meantime, you're sitting here stuck because you know, drop some money on an EGT probe that doesn't work. But with that said, I haven't had them not work. They're pretty good. There was an issue with the probe, the thread. They call it 1/8 inch NPT, and there ain't no way in the world it's 1/8 inch NPT. It's not. I think I got the number wrote down of what it is. It's a different pitch. they say they actually told me to cut the tap a couple of threads in for the TS EGT probe for the live wire. They actually told me do not run the tap all the way in, run the tap about maybe three or four threads in, and then let the adapter chew the threads to get it in. I said, that's freaking stupid. You know, why don't they get a freaking adapter that's the right size that I can thread in and bottom out? But whatever. I mean, you know, that's what kind of why I discourage from the, you know, the live wire with the EGT is, yeah, I mean, we can get it to work, get it to go in, you know, and I have not had an issue. I have had issues with them blowing out. I've had that before, but it's fixable. I mean, it's a pain in the freaking butt, but it is fixable. But as far as it working, I haven't had any issues with it not working. So I don't know, I'm kind of rambling on, throwing a whole bunch of stuff out here, but this is a pretty big job, and I wanted to give a nice update. We did clean the turbo. We're going to do nipple cup O-rings. Here's his old pump where that's gone. That'll never run that one again. It's getting an 05 pump in it, late model pump. We're going to do nipple cup O-rings on it. Go ahead and get them done. We are going to be, it started pretty well. I mean, I'm going to look at the injectors. I got them all here. All of them are in there, all O-ring ready to go. So we'll, I don't know, we'll make a decision when we get them out. Because I mean, I can always do different injectors. I don't remember, there's quite a few new ones in there, and there's quite a few old ones, I think. I can't remember. I've had this truck way too long. It's gotta happen. But for those of you, I do have a full machine shop back there going, you know. So this one, it kind of had to wait, which is a drag. But you know, I don't know. It's done now. The pain is over. So yeah, I don't know. Thought that's about it for the updates. What I got. I'm getting ready to. I figured I'd make a video before I set the engine and chassis, because right now I think it's 11:45. I think we'll go ahead and get this off the stand and set it in chassis, and then go eat lunch and come back, and hopefully today I should have the heads on, everything basically in chassis, bolted down with heads on and sealed up. I do not like having cylinders exposed. I do not like that. I got these little magnets that I put on to cover them up with. We'll do that when we go eat lunch. But yeah, thought I'd update. All cam and crank sensors are new, which I say that, but somehow I think we sold your crank sensor. I think we sold it. So we got another one coming. It'll be all right. All right, guys, that's all I got. But have a good day.